I have got number of lecture cards. I have already given the sequence of the speakers who are going to speak to us today. We'll see how many speakers we can accommodate today. Alright? But the sequence I have already announced. We are going to stick to that sequence. So I'll be sitting at the back. And first of all, chest number 120. Who is 120? Okay, right. So he'll come and take a card at the back. And thereafter, move outside, out of this room, and prepare for a lecture for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes, he can come inside, hand over the card to me at the back, and come and stand in front of the group. So as soon as 120 is ready to deliver his talk, next person in line, please sit down. Next person who is happens to be whom? 112. Who is that? Right. So next person, that is 112, will pick up his card from the back and move out to prepare for his lecture. Right? And we'll carry on like this till such time we hear the all speakers today. Please sit down. Right, to keep you informed about your timing, gentlemen, you are supposed to speak for about minimum 3 minutes. If you want to speak to more than that, there is no issue. But minimum you must try to speak for 3 minutes. Is that clear? Okay, just to keep you informed of your timing, after 3 minutes I will tap like this once. Okay, please, that is an indication for you that 3 minutes are over. But you can keep speaking if you want to. Is that clear?
Yes, sir. Topic that is selected for the today's GT session is the Constitution of India. First of all, our Constitution is the lengthiest Constitution in the world, and it takes approx 2 years, 11 months, and 19 days to complete. And we have advantage because we have advantage while making our Constitution, because there are a lot of countries who had make their Constitution before, prior to us, and we have borrowed a lot of things from other countries. Mr. B.R. Ambedkar, once he was told that why you are copying these things from other countries. Then he used the word ransacking. We are not copying those things. We were not copying those things. We were ransacking. And copying a good thing from any country or anyone is referred as ransacking. And it has our Constitution has 448 articles, and in the beginning, it has 360 and approx 360 to 370 articles, and we have a lot of schedules also. We have fundamental rights, we have fundamental duties. After that, it comes DPSP, that is Directive Principle of State Policy.
Good afternoon, everyone. My lecture topic is Aforestation, a crying need. Firstly, I will explain what is Aforestation. Aforestation means planting trees to a place where there are no trees. In early time, India was a very forest covered place, but in increasing population, the demand of land is increased. So for providing land to the increasing population, we started cutting down the trees. So by cutting down the trees, we faces many problems like soil erosion and other natural calamities. So opposite sense of afforestation is deforestation. So for increasing afforestation, we should stop deforestation first. In deforestation, we gradually cut down the trees to provide land, or to provide land to the population, or in other for other uses also. So afforestation is very much useful, or is needed in today's world, because as we see, there are many natural calamities which are happening to the world. Many social disasters are happening also. Like I want to go to flashback to 2013 in Kedarnath floods. At that time, there was a large part of soil erosion was seen. So to prevent that soil erosion, we can plant more and more trees, or we can do afforestation so that soil erosion can be stopped.
Good morning, friends. My topic for lecture is online education. So first of all, we will discuss what is the need of online education. As we see in the last 2 years, the problem of COVID-19 arises, which caused the closing of so many schools, institutes, by which students are lacking in the education for some time, and the education crisis, it also leads to an education crisis, so that students are not able to go to the school, get education, and it will lead to a weak generation in education. So for that, online education plays a vital role at that time. Online education comes, and it helps the students to get education at their home in the times of pandemic. And online education is a good source because it does not require any infrastructure. It is so much beneficial. Like you just only have to have a device and a mobile data. You will see your class, take tests at any destination. We can see in our academy so many students take classes from online, which is very far distance from us and cannot come here to take the classes, so they can avail the classes on their houses. This will benefit them all, and it is also a little bit cheaper in comparison to the other offline courses, as you can see. And online education is the future. I think the future of the modern technology, because you can see in the times of 2050, the students will study from computer. Also the need for the teachers will decrease at the future time. There are the estimations of the professionals, and I think that online education will grow in the upcoming time and will also lead to the progress of the country. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. The topic for my lecturate is refugee crisis movement. First of all, let's talk about who are refugees. Refugees are the citizens of other countries that are taking refuge to India. Means they are the citizen of other countries like the neighboring countries of India, like Myanmar, Bhutan, Bangladesh, and they are coming to India for their livelihood. The reason could be anything, but these are known as refugees. The problem of refugees in India is since its independence, as the livelihood of the countries that are neighbor to India is very poor compared to that of India, and many other reasons like terrorism and the problem of government policies that are provided in those countries are much poorer than that are provided in India. So many peoples of those countries think to move from the border and cross the border and get shelter in our country, India. These are known as the refugees, and India has always welcomed those citizens, but when they come through legal perspective, means there are many legal acts that are provided to those citizens that they can avail for Indian citizenship, and after that they can reside in India. But many used to directly come through the border, and some illegal sources they used to get into the country and have their residence over there. This is increasing the population of India, and along with all the government policies that government is making for the citizens of India, the citizens are not able to avail that, as the number of citizens who are availing that are increasing.
10 speakers we have listened to. I believe all of them have spoken first time. Anybody who has spoken second time today for the lecture? All first timers? Yes. Okay, perfectly fine. Good point I will cover. Baki otherwise most of the people I have told you. The problem was preparation. Kindly prepare a content well. 120 content issue. 112. Who is 112? 112. You have got a very clear, nice voice. It comes out very clearly. All right. 115. You also again have got a very nice, confident voice. It comes out very clearly. But again, content pe kindly work on this. You will find this your if moment start working on content, you will do very good as far as lecture is concerned. 164. 164. You spoke quite well, and you also second speaker, for which class was very, very appreciative. Yes, you get the feedback then and there. Okay. You spoke all right. Only the subject matter could have been slightly even better. Next time, to be clear on this. But I'm very happy. At least you have brought in some live things. That's thereby making your lecture more impressive. People get involved. अगर आप theory बोलते रहोगे तो people lose interest. 162. So again, your voice is very clear. That's a good thing about you. Speak loudly. समझ में आता क्या बोलने लग रहे हो. But बोलने के लिए matter नहीं है तुम्हारे पास. Aforestation का अपना बात करिए. Sometimes you get a very simple topic, but you have to make it more interesting, impressive. By share your knowledge. Please sit down. Okay. तो आप थोड़ा subject पे काम करो. So we have done for the day.